Hi there. I wanted to make a little video about making videos. I'll kind of do this in piecemeal, but I was just watching this playful summit series on making videos, and it was really cool. Every day there was a different speaker, and the hostess had, she would do like a split screen with Skype. And so I learned a lot about watching, every day was a different woman, and watching the host. And she was great. She really had it down. In terms of what she wore and how far she was positioned from the camera and where she looked. Right now I'm looking at myself in the screen instead of looking at the audience, which is that little circle there, which is a lot harder to do. You tend to want to look at yourself. But one thing I thought I'd do today, could talk about fashion a little bit later, but was the background was so distracting on some of these women. And some women it was great. And the lighting, a lot of them, so if you're going to make videos, and if you have anything you like to do or talk about, it's really fun. And I use my iPhone. And if you're going to do them regularly, I suggest setting up something super simple. So I'm in my music room, which is like our formal living room, which we use. There's a piano, which I don't play, but some of my kids do. And I'm going to just kind of pan. You can see some drums. There's windows there. There's a big mess of like equipment there. And the thing is, it has to be kind of easy and replicatable if you plan to do lots of videos or just a few. So my camera is on my music stand. That way I can look at my words as I sing and not have to like keep looking down. And it's usually there, and I have a seat, which is always here. So I tried to set the angle right so I don't have to do a lot of shifting, because anything that you have to do too much makes you maybe not do it. So I've heard for women they are best lit from above. Tends to let go of the shadows in the eyes. I'll try to focus there. Men like to be lit from below, so it makes them look more powerful. But so my camera's kind of lit from below, so you get kind of the neck and the nostril view, and then my boobs look really big if I do this. Beatles shirt. So sometimes you can have kind of a hook too, like I love to thrift shop and I like to find music t-shirts. So a lot of times in my little videos I'll switch out my music t-shirts. So the other thing I noticed is some women, oh my god, so I have this thing I do, I go like this, and then I do this. Everyone who knows me knows I fluff and I sort of pull this down. It's just silly. And I'll kind of do that. I have a hair thing I do. If you know me, then you've seen me do it a million times. In video, you try really hard not to. I saw one video where she just was constantly messing with her hair, and it was really distracting. Another thing which I tend to do is sort of scratch. Some people talk with their hands a whole bunch, which in video they look so big. I already have really big hands. So, some expression, but trying to keep them out of something especially on Skype, where things are really slowed down. The other thing people do is they get really close to the screen and they just look huge. I noticed that the host of what I watched, she pulled back. So she was framed nicely. Maybe she took up a third to a half of the screen, and that seemed like a really good, I'm trying to keep looking at the whole because it's really hard not to. That was a really good balance. And a lot of the people are way too close. You want that kind of space. You can kind of get a sense of them. And also a lot of people, their lighting was really strange. It was really white. It made them look like they all had white pancake makeup on. So if you're going to do Skype, even, with a relative, just kind of look at it and see, some people were like crew necks up to here and they look chopped off. So just, if you have a choice about it, where you put your computer or where you're Skyping for a business meeting, for family or friends, or someone who hasn't seen you for a long time, and you want to, look your best, just kind of think about having some border around you, not being too much, and just play with light a little bit. Sometimes turning on one light across the kitchen is going to give you light that's a little bit warmer, which is how you probably look naturally. Cool, thanks.